Do brides get a discount at Kleinfeld on Say Yes to the Dress? Say Yes to the Dress is officially coming back to TV, and we're ready to meet a new batch of brides searching for the wedding gowns of their dreams. The hit TLC series is airing new episodes beginning on April 5, 2025, and loyal viewers are absolutely thrilled about it. Between the brides trying on gorgeous gowns galore and Randy Fenoli working with his team to help them choose the right dress, it only feels fitting that everything is captured on camera at Kleinfeld Bridal in Manhattan. What's more, the shop has been a must-visit for many brides ever since it first opened its doors in 1941, and the dresses sold there feel like they're one in a million. But with over 300 episodes airing on TLC and just as many women choosing the perfect look for their wedding day, it has us wondering something important about the process. Do brides get discounts on their wedding gowns on Say Yes to the Dress? As it turns out, there is a simple answer to this question, and what we learned is pretty surprising. Do brides get a dress discount on Say Yes to the Dress? Those dreaming of appearing on Say Yes to the Dress will want to pay attention to this. As it turns out, brides who participate on the show don't get the gowns they choose for free. What's more, as Good Housekeeping reported in 2021, brides don't even get the dresses discounted. And if the bride is hoping to purchase a wedding gown from Kleinfeld on the show, she needs to be open about what her price range is before filming. Since the show divides its gowns into 5 tiers ranging in price, it's important for the bride to be transparent about what she can afford so she can focus on options in her budget. Now, if you are curious about how much it costs to buy a wedding dress from Kleinfeld, the store's website has plenty to say about what someone may pay for one. According to the bridal shop, dresses start at $2,000, though they also offer a limited selection of gowns that start at $1,500. The prices reach as high as $30,000 or more, and according to a 2023 report from Screen Rant, the most expensive wedding gown purchased on the show retailed for $70,000, designed by Nina Tornai. And this is all before alterations, accessories and the actual wedding costs. Needless to say, even brides who appear on TV may not be as lucky as viewers would hope. Still, you know we'll be tuning in to see what happens this season. Jeremy Clarkson better watch out, there's a new star on his farm who might just eclipse him. As the sun rises on a new season of Clarkson's Farm, Jeremy Clarkson is feeling sorry for himself. The success of his Prime Video show, which has documented the former Top Gear host's efforts to run Diddley Squat Farm in the Cotswolds since 2021, has had a major side effect, turning his Gillette-loving assistant Caleb Cooper into a star in his own right. And so the affable farmhand has embarked on a national tour to promote his latest book, leaving his far less competent boss in charge of the day-to-day running of Diddley Squat. Cue a lot of morose shots of Clarkson standing in fields sighing or engaging in futile arguments with his pigs. While Caleb is leading a crowd in a mass sing-along of, "You guessed it, I've got a brand new combine harvester," Clarkson is quite literally shoveling s******. It's like an agricultural Freaky Friday. It's clear that things can't continue this way for long. After all, there are crops to be sown, planning permission battles to be fought, and 2.5 tons of bird feed to be disposed of, after bags of it seem to magically materialize in one of Clarkson's barns. Plus, watching Clarkson moan to himself is a bit like looking on as someone bounces a tennis ball against a wall. It'd be a lot more entertaining if they actually had another person to volley back and forth with. Enter Harriet Cowan. 24-year-old Harriet is the young farmer who was recruited by the eminently sensible land agent Charlie to help save Clarkson from his own uselessness. She's a Gen Z TikTok star with more than 38K followers, although that number will surely skyrocket once people see new series. She posts lip syncs from her tractor. She performs dance routines next to hay bales. On paper, then, she seems exactly like the sort of Gen Z construct precision engineered to annoy the curmudgeonly Clarkson. But while she is certainly the perfect foil for him, it doesn't take long at all for her to earn his respect and the viewers' approval. As soon as she meets her new employer, Harriet, a nurse who grew up mucking in on her family's farm in Derbyshire, makes it clear that she is far too sensible to get caught up in any of Clarkson's pontificating or posturing. Has she watched the show before? No, but she has seen compilation videos of various gaffes. Clearly, they didn't put her off too much. Soon she is telling him off for his poor management of the hedges that line his fields, pointing out that the squeaky cow brush needs a dose of WD-40 and deadpanning one-liners when Clarkson points out a Neolithic fort almost as old as you. And when his ancient Lamborghini tractor, practically Neolithic itself, Shirley starts conking out, she's on the case. Those eyelashes and what she's doing don't necessarily go together, do they? Clarkson ponders as Harriet, a false devotee, vigorously boots the front of a farming vehicle to try and fix yet another problem. He's about to learn an important life lesson. Women who can properly apply false eyelashes tend to be pretty much indomitable. See also, girls who can do French plaits. While the presenter manages to turn the smallest of farmyard tasks into a saga worthy of an epic poem, Harriet remains unflappable, with an enviable work ethic and productivity rate. She manages to work like a Trojan, as Clarkson puts it, ticking off everything on the diddly squat to-do list and still having time to document her days for her followers, much to her new employer's bafflement. There's an inevitable but still fun scene where he and Charlie can be seen squinting into a phone, attempting to understand exactly what happens on her TikTok account before concluding that they are much too old for such things. If the producers intended for Harriet and Clarkson to end up on a generational collision course, that plan clearly backfired, but the accord that emerges between them is much more entertaining, and elicits unexpected reactions from the latter, too. A chat about #FarmTalk ends up segueing into a forthright conversation about the mental health challenges that farmers face, thanks to the isolation, long hours and pervasive sense of uncertainty. Clarkson is, of course, not exactly known as a beacon of empathy and sensitivity, but he goes against expectation and engages properly with Harriet's comments. Over the past year, he's launched initiatives around this issue too. Inevitably, once Harriet's involvement in Series 4 was confirmed, a whole clutch of headlines branded her as Clarkson's glamorous new farmhand, and other variations on that theme. God forbid you have nice hair while using a seed drill. Aside from Clarkson's remark about the eyelashes, though, which is delivered with more of a bemused dad vibe than anything mocking, the show mercifully avoids leaning into that whole trope. Instead, it allows Harriet to shine on her own straightforward, no-nonsense terms. The only downside for Clarkson, of course, is that, once again, the assistant star might eclipse the bosses. Who knows, by the time the next season's out, she might be surfing a Caleb-style wave of success of her very own. Great for her TikTok collabs, less so for Clarkson's harvest schedule.